welcome back to my channel. My name is Jerisha. If you guys are new to my channel, I do a lot of fashion and lifestyle content on here. Today is a lifestyle video and I'm talking all about how I plan on my iPad. So I have the iPad Air 2. It's really old. I had it since college and I have been wanting to get myself a new iPad, and I wanted to get the Apple Pencil and everything, but I was like, let me just see if I can do the same thing that I can do on a new iPad on my current one. And I basically can. I have a stylus that I've had since I've probably gotten this iPad. It just has like a regular ballpoint at the end, and it just clips onto this. I do need to get like a new case and everything, but I will walk you guys through my changes that I have updated my iPad with and things that I have purchased through the Apple or the App Store app, and just what I have done to revamp my iPad. I just wanted to really share this because a lot of times we think that we need the latest technology that comes out, and sometimes we do because of just like old technology. But if you have something that still works, why not try to use what you have until you can get the next big thing? So let's go ahead and get into it. I'll show you guys the apps that I use as well as what I do to plan out digitally. Backgrounds that I use. This is the background that I have on my phone currently, and then this is the background that I have on my iPad currently, and this is from Monday Planners or Good Mondays paper. You probably can see that really small at the bottom, but Good Mondays is where she has free downloadable wallpapers. And this is the front of my iPad. So this is what I have updated. I still have a few different things to work on and tweak, like my bottom bar here, but I really love how really clean and chic that this cover page looks like. The background is from Monday Planners as well. It's just like a really nice gradient background, and then I pretty much use a lot of the widget apps. So that is what I typically use for my cover page. So I did end up buying I think it's just like either once every month or a one-time subscription, but I have my air quality here. So I do work with children, and at the center we do try to make sure that before they go outside we're checking the air quality. So when I do bring my iPad to work, I have that here, as well as it's on my watch, but it is right up front and center so I can see it. So that's there. I have my battery life, and this is all under the small widgets. And then this one, for whatever reason, does not want to work, but this was supposed to be for allergies, and that's just to help me out as well. And then I have a really nice quote that I really love from Pinterest. It's wherever focus goes, energy flows. That's what it says there. And then my medium widgets are to-do list, and then I have the weather. This one is another one that does not work, but this is also was supposed to be for the allergy. And then I also have another quote that I really like using. And then I have, so I ended up switching out this quote from the medium size to the large size. I just haven't deleted it from there yet. But I also have the calendar on there. So that's all of my widgets, and you basically can, with the new update, I did have to update my iPad, and so with the update all you have to do is say you want to edit the home screen, and then you can click up here at the top and add those widgets from that location. And this is how it looks, and if I wanted to switch it around I can just move it, but I can only move it within other sizes from that size. And then you just click done here at the top. I also have this clock that automatically comes on there, and I got that from the widgets that were already on here. And then let's see, and the shortcuts, I did a shortcut with what I'm going to show you guys right now, which is the right here, the GoodNotes app. So I added a shortcut, and I just need to make the shortcuts for all of the other apps that I have, but that's a shortcut that just takes us to the main page. And this is where I plan out all of my content on here for my personal use, my health use, as well as social media. So I have a daily planner I was already working on something here. So this was for today. I was just planning out what I was going to do for YouTube, but I can swipe off to the side and it automatically brings us up for an extra one. So this was basically downloaded from Pinterest, and then I added it as a image on the GoodNotes app, and that's what I just used. And you can change up this. You can also make a notebook, so I can probably build my own planner, but I do like the layout here so I can know what I'm getting to without having to swipe all the way through. I also downloaded this monthly overview, and we're going to get into planning on that soon, but this is my July, and you can just swipe off and it'll just add it on. So I just add these on as pictures. Then I have my weekly planner. You can also start those at the top, but I have my weekly planner that I downloaded from Pinterest as well. So these were just things that I found on Pinterest, and instead of purchasing them through someone on Etsy, these were just free downloads that someone created. I also have a to-do list here. Here is the blank to-do list. I think this is the days of the week in Spanish. And then I just have any little thing that I want to jot down. I have that. And then I have a study guide. I have a Sunday routine. As you guys can hear, it is raining outside, which is the perfect time to plan. And then I have a health planner as well. I didn't really keep track of it this week, but if I just swipe through, I can create one for this upcoming week, and it's just tracking down my food and anything that I'm doing. So let's go ahead and get into the monthly. So we're gonna set up for August. So I already put the day up there at the top, and I wrote out. So since I am using this ballpoint pen, I had to find out what was best for me, and I really like using over here. I'll go to the pen, and I really like using the brush pen style, and then you can lower or increase the sensitivity. I found that the ballpoint pen just didn't work for this kind of stylus, so the brush pen works best, and I found that I just write better with that. And then you can also adjust off to the side how big or small or thin your writing is. So for this month's focus, so you can zoom in here on GoodNotes. So this month's focus is just focusing on getting the kids ready for school. So I'll just put back to school. I do also need to get a matte screen protector, so I try not to touch the screen as much as I can with my wrist, because it will just make some error and it won't let me write. But as you guys can see, the brush style works really good for this. So there we have it right there. Back to school. So I'm gonna just erase that. And then important action steps. So that kind of gears into the monthly focus. So I would just say, specifically for my job, where I work, I have to get groups together. So create a group list. We have to create name tags for the kids. We have to do a center cleanup. So we just have to prepare for back to school. So that's a few of the things that I need to do there. And then I go in and I do the I just go ahead and plan out the days, and I will do that really quick here. Okay, so now that I'm done writing down all of the numbers across there, I'm going to just go in and zoom in and add in some notes. So I know on the 18th, the kids go back to school. So I will put right here, as you guys can see, this is what happens when my arm bumps against my screen. So I'll put here, school starts. And so this is from from 1st grade through 6th grade, I believe. And then we have kinder transition on the 25th. So the kindergartners start at a different day. So I will put kinder transition. So we have those days. And when you zoom in, you really want to make sure that you're like lessening the thickness. So that's why this is kind of thick here at the bottom. So when I make it a little smaller, if I want to go back in and just erase this, I can erase like that and put kinder transition. And it's just a little bit better than how it was. And then you just zoom out. And I don't have too much set aside for August because we're still in July, but I did want to show you guys how I map out the month. So let's go ahead. We're gonna do a daily planner. So we'll do this for tomorrow. So tomorrow is gonna be July 18th. So right here, I go here if I want to make a perfect circle. So I'll just circle that and it'll immediately make a perfect circle. Tomorrow's Monday, I'll do that. Daily spread, this is going to be for tomorrow. So tomorrow, I kind of break down what I'm doing, and between 6 and 7 o'clock, I'm at the gym. I don't know why that's doing that. And then 8 o'clock, around that time, I'm getting ready for work. Oh. And then I'm gonna leave that blank. I don't know what I'm doing at work for tomorrow, but around 11:30-ish is when I go on lunch. So between 11 and 12, this block here. And I'm out of work. This is military time. So 1500 is 3 p.m. 4, 5. Around 6 I'm out of work and I'm heading home. So I can say I normally put like night routine. And sorry if this is, I'll show you guys the final once I'm done. But I'm normally doing my night routine and then I kind of break it down. So this is probably not going to be not until midnight, but just to give me more space because I do write pretty big. So I'm going to shower, eat / prep dinner. And then I'm going to study and read. So I guess I can back this up just a little bit. So this is how it's looking so far for tomorrow. I'd sometimes go in and I highlight, I'll highlight my mood. I don't really have too much of a to-do list for tomorrow, but I do know for lunch, well, for breakfast, I am gonna have my protein smoothie, so I write that. Yeah, it is super hard to write without touching the screen. I tried it the other day and I was somewhat successful. So you see sometimes I can't write, but see if it'll let me do it. Yeah, it just ends up making marks where my hand is. So I did think about getting a stylus that was similar to the Apple Pencil, and I'll probably do that, but I might still have the same issue if I don't get a matte screen cover, so I'm looking into that as well. Most likely dinner tomorrow will be ground beef and rice, because we are running out of chicken. If I'm on the edge, I can pretty much get away with having my hand a little bit on the screen or near it. Alright, so that's pretty much for tomorrow. Once I kind of know what else my day consists of, or once I kind of start in the morning, then I can kind of fill in these things. I'll show you guys my weekly planner, and that'll probably be the last thing I'm gonna do for today. So I already put the date on there. So this upcoming week is July 18th through the 24th. So I know this Tuesday I have a training that I have to go to. So I'm going to go to lunch and then my training. So I think the training is at 1 o'clock. So I really want to make this a little small because I might have some other stuff I need to do in here. So I'm putting that down that I know for sure. I believe Thursday I have another training, and I think it's at the same time. So I'm putting those two down. I don't have any plans set up this week for this weekend. I've typically been trying to do a little day date during the weekend, but I don't have anything set up right now. The grateful things I can fill out during the week, and then the to-do list, I don't have any to-dos as of right now. Well, I do need to print out my certification that I have in something, so I need to try to print that out. So I will write that down. I am gonna bump up the thickness of the pen just a little bit. So it is a lot of trial and error, especially because I'm not sure if you need a matte screen protector. I've seen some people still talk about it, even though they do have the latest iPad, but it's been a struggle with not being able to touch it. But yeah, I'm gonna write print certificate. Sometimes it's better to write have a little bit of a thicker pen than having a thinner one, because it just helps with this particular stylus. Okay, so this is what I have down for this upcoming week. Nothing too crazy. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching and seeing how I plan. Again, this is just my little way of planning and utilizing what the iPad has to offer without me trying to buy the latest one and the Apple Pencil. So I will be hanging out with this and seeing how I like it, and then going into the new year, or whenever this one might die on me, that's when I'll convert over. But I just kind of wanted to give some inspo for those of you who might already have an iPad that may not be the latest one, or have a stylus that's not technically the Apple Pencil. So once I get a few more updates for this, like a new case, a new stylus, and once I'm playing around a little bit more with GoodNotes, I'll definitely do a part 2, or just another video showing you guys how I am planning. So let me know any of your favorite GoodNotes material, as far as who do you shop from for your planners. I did end up downloading a free planner that I found on Pinterest, but I didn't really like the size of it, and then I don't know if it's this iPad or maybe I wasn't doing it right, but normally I see people kind of just clicking on the tab and they can go to the different months, but I was having to swipe through. So that's why I kind of like the one by one kind of thing, but I am open to it. I do really love Flourish Planner, and she offers some different planner types, so for sure I'll probably invest maybe again the next following year. I just kind of wanted to get my hands into this and to see how I like it. So make sure you leave your comments down below and let me know what you guys think. As always, thanks so much for watching yet another video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. And make sure to hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you guys can know when the next time I post.